Thank you, Looney. Appreciate it. Definitely share and all that other good stuff. We are live. Y'all. Y'all. Good morning, Cheryl. So I got some reactions I'm getting ready to post, but before I do that, let me just tell y'all how y'all been showing out. Good morning, Deborah, Izella, Cheryl. We're now 89 subscribers away. If I don't make it today, I definitely will have made it by tomorrow this time. I am so glad the bell thing worked for you, sis. I'm so glad it worked for you. I just want to let y'all know. Like when I talk about it, I get a little, it's a feeling I get. I can't describe it. I'm going to go ahead and set up a live stream for Friday evening at 9 p.m. This Friday evening at 9 p.m. We're going to have our 1,000 subscriber celebration. Ain't no sense in prolonging it. I am so proud I'm proud and thankful and just elated to have y'all on this journey with me. Cause all we need is 89. And I started posting on TikTok yesterday. And Looney, we probably will. That would be, man, if I was at 1,001 on Friday, that would be the icing on the cake. But I see things changing real fast. And I'm also realizing that there are some skits that I have not watched that I need to go back and watch and react to because they're going to be key to the storyline. And I want to flex. I'm going to flex. I'm about to flex with this one. And I'm going to flex it as much as I can. Cake, Southern Comfort, and Margaret. Yep, that's it. First, I need to shout out Looney. Because Looney and I clicked in a way that I didn't expect this. And we've all clicked. But Looney and I professionally, or what she does and what I once did professionally, corporate wise. I say corporate wise. We clicked over that. But she's been my eyes and my ears on some stuff. Y'all, yesterday, Looney sent me a message saying that I called. She was like, you called it. It's up. I'm like, what is this text about? And she showed me and reminded me of something I had long since forgot. That I called the thing a thing, which was Greg and Brooke coming for Bethany by way of that court case. I forgot I said, y'all, look, I'm kind of cute too. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my skin and I'm mad because this trying to break out again. But anyway, that's neither of that. Anyway, she went through all these videos. There are how many videos I got on this thing now? I have shoot, I can't even tell now. I'm a little off. But I need to give her this. I need to give her this praise. There are 847 videos. I think at the time there might have been like 820 something. She remembered me saying that I needed Greg to subpoena Brooke for his court case against Bethany. I was able to go pull and do a short. I did another short because well, did I? And I was like, wait, I did. Because I've had people come for me on here. Oh, it's just a skit. It's just a skit. I've had people come for me in the comments and say to me, this ain't real. How do you know that? You know what I'm saying? Which I don't, I'm just like how we talk when we watching the stories or we watching a good TV show, we say what we think is gonna happen next. My children have often been watching movies with me or TV shows with me, and I'll say something we brand new, just released, we've never seen. And I'll say what's gonna happen. And they'll be like, and when it happened, like, did you write this, mama? Because you telling the show. But I hadn't seen it. I showing how I didn't do it writing it because I would have, I wouldn't be doing this. I would have more money than what I got. You know what I'm saying? But Luna remembered this. And she dug deep down in the trenches of these videos I done made and found that. And for that effort, I want you to know that I forever appreciate you. Because it went hand in hand with something else I started doing yesterday, which was finally posting on my TikTok page that I done had for a minute. So I want to say thank you, a very special shout out and a very special thank you to Lunatic Louie, for showing me the love and showing the commitment to Chat Club to dig down it. And I know anybody else would have done it. I know any of y'all would have done it, okay? But yesterday it just happened to be her, and I got to give her props. Whew, y'all. When I woke up, when I went to bed last night, it was at 888. When I got up this morning, no, it was 868 when I think it was 868 when I went to bed last night. I got up this morning, it was 890. 891. Because I was like, babe, it's 890. I said, I think I'm about done. Because he's been silent, like, girl, you better get them subscribers. Your numbers went up. There's the questions he asked me. But in the short time since I've been up, it done jumped. And now I'm about to post these 5 reactions I did this morning. And we got this live. Yes, you got to make a Lunatic Louie TikTok. You got to. So I just want to share that. And Izella, I can't wait to see. And you know what I'm talking about. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my mods. I'm just going to say that. All right. Y'all seen the shenanigans? I got a question. How y'all feel about Ro? Did y'all see the Ro and Kendrick and Natasha skit this morning? I feel like Rolanda, we all on this ride together, girl. So in the skit this morning, okay, I'm not gonna ruin it for y'all. I want y'all's opinion on it. I'm gonna play it. I want y'all's opinion on it. Okay, let me get it together. I'm not gonna. I may stop it in certain spots, but I don't want to give away my reaction. But I do want y'all's opinion on it. Off on Rolanda. And I know this is one of the skits where we said, oh, it's kind of boring. We may not watch it, but I think there's something transpiring on this.
Between mid and next level, saying that hits. Lifetime guarantee. Over 36,000.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starting to see full ads. I know this is closer I got to 1,000 and the next level of monetization. I'm starting to see these longer ads. I think it's
5-star reviews and a free chain with every new order.
Because I normally can see on the top. Okay. Y'all, can y'all see it? And could y'all hear that little snippet that just played? Throw me up some hearts. Or put a 2 in the chat.
There's some Christmas lights also. And then put the rugs and stuff up, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Coming.
I want y'all's opinion of this.
Hey, girl.
I will.
I'm excited about that, girl. I ain't got time to get it. Oh, cut it out. Girl.
Y'all saw that, right? Y'all peeped that. And I want y'all to think about something. Remember, I've said in a number of skits, reactions, that a number of skits and reactions where to look at Ro and remember Ro's relationship with Leilani and Ro's relationship with Michelle and how Ro was interacting with Natasha.
Ain't nobody think about him but you.
Now, I ain't gonna be long. Just show you what I can.
Let me see.
Oh, look, the signs.
Wow, these are.
Also, did y'all notice she said she wasn't gonna be long? She said she wasn't gonna be long.
Cinnamon roll.
This is a cinnamon roll?
You know what? These are like little peel, like bread that you just kind of peel away, little thin, that you can put jam and honey on.
I've never even seen anything like this. Yeah.
Listen, I do this every year for the holidays.
Oh, I love these. What is your favorite?
All of them.
Okay, well, I can't eat all of them at the same time. Child, I'm trying to lose weight.
Well, you know, since I'm not gonna be here for Thanksgiving, I thought I'd drop off some of my goodies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
That was sweet. Now, this was a sweet girlfriend moment, right? Watch the flip. Good morning, Yvette.
What else you got planned today, if anything?
Let's go home. Just probably chill out, get ready for Thanksgiving.
You got a whole set of lights.
Where?
Y'all peep that? Y'all peep that? The eye roll, the neck roll, and all that.
Where?
At the top.
Okay. Did you grab them for me?
Yeah, I got it. Very well.
Hey.
Ooh. Okay, well, I think I'll go and finish up.
Now she said she was
You
gonna
know
go.
what? I have some questions.
Look at her. Look at her messing behind. Do we have a key? What does that mean?
What's going on with the case? What's going on with Don? Don't have any information on that?
Nothing different than I told you, no.
So is she not coming home for Thanksgiving, for the holidays? How does that work?
This chick know good and darn well. She know don't nobody let nobody out of jail for no holidays. She know that. You got it. If she ain't got no bond, she ain't going nowhere. If she got a bond and ain't nobody bonding her out, guess what? She ain't going nowhere. She's still gonna be sitting there. And Ro know that.
They don't let you out for the holidays?
So, you know, good and darn well. Not letting no inmates out for no holidays. They don't get that luxury.
Well, no, Kendrick.
No, Kendrick was already there. So in the very beginning of the skit, Kendrick was there talking to Ro. He spent the night. So he was there talking to Ro and talking to Natasha. Natasha asked him to go outside and do something for her. And so while he was out there, Ro, I guess he was in the garage, Ro came in.
How is the case going with her? Is she?
Now she was gonna go. Look at her face.
Holidays, they don't get that luxury.
Well, no, Kendrick.
Time she go to holding her mouth like that. She on some bull. She about some bull.
How is the case going with her? Is she going to get bonded out? Has her bond or bail or whatever that is, has it been reduced? Has any of that happened?
I don't know, bro.
What do you mean you don't know? I thought you was handling everything.
No, you thought wrong. You don't know.
See how she doing? See how she doing, y'all? Now she came for this man. This man ain't said to her but hey Ro and walked on in. She decided to be messy. And he calling her out.
No, as much as you think you know, do you?
That's why I'm coming to you, because you said you get.
Why are you even asking me this right now?
Because it's the holiday.
Exactly. So why put that pressure on Tasha? She don't need to worry about that right now. Who cares about what Don's doing and what she's not doing? I don't understand why you keep bringing this over here. Every time we having a good day, you come over here trying to start stuff. It doesn't make sense to me. No. Let me just talk, because it doesn't make sense, and I'm sick of it. Somebody got to speak up, right?
She's just asking.
She want to push some buttons. Now they push. I don't understand why.
Look at that. Notice Natasha's head is turned in trying to defend Rolanda. Rolanda there with them smirks and all that, making those faces towards Kendrick behind Natasha's back. She knows full well what she's doing.
Ro, with your smirky, like I don't get it. Like what?
He called out with your smirky.
What's going on? Huh? Why you keep trying to push a wedge between us?
Pushing a wedge? No, I'm not doing that at all. I was just asking a simple. I was asking a simple question because
she doesn't need to worry about that right now, bro.
She said on the side of the house.
No, you don't know what I said. This is what you thought you heard I said.
Just what you said, Cheryl. Just what you said. Ro is another Bethany. She's acting just like Bethany. Maybe not racist, but definitely pushing buttons, triggering, being petty, and trying to cause problems in somebody else's relationship.
And that you were going to take care of her and you got it handled. Stop calling me. I got it handled. No. That's what I was just wondering. Is she coming home? Is her bond reduced?
Why do you care? You don't even like the chick, Ro. Ro don't even like Dawn. So why does she care so much?
I don't know. Ask her.
I can't
ask her
because you're supposed to be handling.
I can't ask her because you're supposed to be handling it. Yeah, you can't ask her. Carry your butt up there to Rice Street or wherever she on lockdown now and ask her. Good morning, Marquisa. Yes, she can.
You don't know what I'm handling.
Isn't that what you told me?
No, I didn't tell you. I said I'm trying to get some information on the case. Don't try to stretch it.
What information do you
have? None of your business. How about that? None of your business. Handle that information.
So, Quisa.
Nosy.
Kendrick.
No, I'm sick of her, man. Every time she comes over here, she's trying to push a wedge between. Can't you see that?
No, I don't see that. I think she's just asking you.
No, because you all up in her stuff because you ain't had no real friends And so now you got one and y'all hanging, and now you caught up all up in her Kool-Aid. Y'all, does she not, if she really took a step back and look at the kind of problems Rolanda has caused her since she's been there, let's break it down. First of all, Rolanda is the one, when Natasha was supposed to be celebrating her 15 years career as a lawyer, and was supposed to be planning that celebration. Ro is the one that hijacked that celebration and made the celebration where she gonna be exposing her sister and her boyfriend. Y'all do realize that, right? We was all for it. I know I was for it because I was for the mess. I want to see him get caught, the drama of it. But the reality of the situation is, Wayne was right. That was childish. So she didn't fully celebrate her 15-year career. She didn't celebrate that career. And she also had her expose these two. Natasha was about to have a freaking nervous breakdown. I'm gonna address that, Teresa, because I got a different idea. I got a different mindset when it comes to that. Then she goes on this thing. Now she don't have Dawn and Charles to draw a wedge in between. Now she got to put a wedge in between Kendrick. Ro been at Kendrick for a minute now. But I want y'all to think about something. Ro is the one that thought she was introducing Natasha to Kendrick without realizing they had a relationship prior. They were working relationship. Kendrick was actually Natasha's mentor at a law firm, and he was also her boss. Ro didn't know that. This is when Natasha was looking for her spot for her business. When they started working out together, when Anthony suddenly was gone out the picture, and then she didn't realize that Natasha and Kendrick was messing around, Ro was going to try to holler at him. Till Natasha told her. Ro is jealous. Now, Teresa, on your thing about Kendrick is lying, I don't think Kendrick is lying, but I don't believe he's playing Natasha. I believe Kendrick is trying to help Natasha, but he doesn't trust some people that are involved in it. He does not trust the detective, because he's had dealings with him before. He know he messing. He can be sloppy. He also does not trust Ro because of how Ro moving. Him and Ro got together and said they were going to work together for Natasha. But Ro been coming at him for a minute now. So I don't think he lied to her. I ain't no doubt about that. But I think he's trying to protect her. Why else would he have any dealings with Charles? I think he's trying to protect her. What I'm not understanding with Ro is why she's now acting like Michelle. If you look at how Ro is acting with Natasha, that's exactly how Michelle was acting towards Ro when it came to David. There's so many similarities, it's ridiculous. In a minute, she gonna flip on Natasha. She's already showed some signs of doing that. When she can't manipulate Natasha and get Natasha doing what she want her to do or acting the way she want her to act, she gonna flip. No, Ro don't know what's going on with her now because Natasha not telling her everything. Ro is being Leilani and she's being Michelle. And I started seeing it before it just became so blatant. Kendrick has said some stuff that has made me side-eye him. But before I get into that, I'm going to let this finish.
The question, like any other
She's not asking me a question. You know what she's doing, Tasha. She does it every time. No, I'm sick of it, all right? And I don't have to deal with that. You don't. Just mind your business. Mind your business.
Hey.
How about that?
Kendrick.
And you go home. All right.
He said, and you go home, because in the midst of it, she said to him, go home. Natasha didn't tell him to go home. Ro told him to go home. This ain't the first time Ro has said go home to Kendrick. She said it another time too. Now she's sitting here because he done cussed her butt out. He did. He ate her ass up. Now that he done cussed her out, now she's sitting here with her mouth open. She started mess and sat back with a smirk on her face. Now she's sitting there like she shook, like, oh, I can't believe he said that to me. Girl, please.
You a man. How about that?
Find you a man. That's the other issue she got. Why she shook, y'all? Why she shocked? She started this. She came in the house and said she wasn't going to be there long. She came in the house peeking around corners like she didn't want to be bothered with him. She said she was going to get up and go because she can get ready for her Thanksgiving stuff. Then she said, I got a question. And then she sat back and she smirked and she thought she was going to mess with this man and thought she was going to, excuse my language, bully him into a confession. This ain't Charles. This ain't Anthony. This a real man. And he called out.
I'm going home.
Now that you done start out his trouble.
I didn't know he was that sensitive.
I didn't know he was that sensitive. Girl, you were with Malachi. You should know sensitive.
That's a bad sign, sis.
And then had the nerve to say, that's a bad sign, sis. What's her end game?
Call me if you need me.
Call me if you need me. She is for sure going to try to expose him and end up with egg on her face or making it harder for Natasha if she's dumb enough to follow Louise. Yes. Yes, he crashed out on Ro. He didn't crash out on Natasha. So why would Ro be hugging her to my son? Come if you need me. She does not want Natasha to be with anybody. But see, here's the thing. Wayne off living his life now. He living his best life. Anthony done went back to Amber. Like for real, for real. And he got that baby. So they got their own life going. Mike over there doing, ain't no telling what Mike doing. Ro needs something to do. Y'all don't find it suspicious that when Anthony got them that money, after he had gone and got back with Amber, because that's when they stopped working out together, like for real, for real. Then now he's back with her. Ro know he gonna be there. Y'all don't think that it's odd that Ro decided to take a vacation from her money? All Ro talk about is making her some money. There was a whole conversation that Wayne had when he introduced Ro and Anthony to Tamara, where we're talking about her taking a break and her taking deserving a vacation. And I want to say Wayne and either Anthony made a comment about, oh, it's a 2-month vacation. I know you got $2 million. Okay, cool. But you're going to take 2 months off when you can still be stacking more cash? Teresa says, Teresa. It's Teresa, right? Because you got 2 R's in there, so I believe it's got to be Teresa. Teresa says, I will fall back from this friendship if my friend has a man, especially he don't like me or want me around. I don't think and you know what, Teresa? I don't think Kendrick had a problem with Ro being around. It's when Ro starts doing stuff like sneaking around corners trying to catch people, or making little comments, or making little innuendo about him being untrustworthy. Yes, Kendrick is the same archetype as Malachi, a strong dude unwilling to deal with disrespect. Yvette says Ro got nobody. Mr. Tinker, Brittany, and Malachi Jr. Mr. Tinker, he ain't even been around. He don't want to be around if he can't sell no dope. Brittany only want to use her mama. I would have cut my, if that was my, I'd have cut her off when she bought, and here's something else I'm thinking about. Here's something I'm thinking about. I want y'all to go back in time with me. Ro rented a house from Natasha. Back when Ro and Natasha couldn't stand each other. Ro rented a house from Natasha. When Crazy Ty came on the scene, Crazy Ty bought that house out from under Ro and gave it to her daughter. It's some whole skits with that. Brittany put her mama out that house. Okay? Brittany and Rolanda don't have no good relationship. Brittany don't want to come around her mama when she want to use her mama for something. Let's take it a step further. Ro strung out on dope. Cause of Tinker. And Malachi a little bit too. He had some responsibility, even though he tried to fix it. But she strung out on dope. Losing all her sensibilities. Ro goes to Natasha and asks Natasha for money. She had to go to her nemesis. At this point, Natasha was Ro's nemesis. She went to Natasha and asked Natasha for $5,000. Then Natasha might have made her sign a contract for paying it back. Ro never paid Natasha back. The person that paid Natasha back on Ro's behalf, because Ro lost some money, was David. Who was David? Michelle's friend that Michelle fell in love with. Michelle took Brittany, you might as well say, took Brittany from Ro. Because Ro was out here with J. Diva and everybody else, giving love to everybody else. And Brittany felt some kind of way with her grown self, too grown to be acting like that self. So the friendship didn't make sense, but they made the friendship seeming believable. They're like the odd couple. But instead of playing up on that and making this comical, now it's gone this route. Teresa says it all started falling apart when Kendrick was accused for being involved with something he did have anything to do with regarding the coin. Yes, it started when Ro, who put his name on the list? Ro put his name on the list. She put him on that board. Now you tell me that there may not be some animosity on Ro's part against Natasha. Because even on Natasha's worst day, she still moved better than Ro did. Natasha's heart was to get her sister out of jail. Ro told her not to. I wouldn't have got out myself because I'm kind of mean like that, but not after you do all that stuff to me. But Natasha actually was thinking like Kendrick. She said, I think I'm gonna have to bail her out. When they was in that little shop, she said, I think I'm gonna have to bail her out just so I can get some answers. But Ro convinced her not to get Dawn out. He likes to work alone. He moves in silence. Natasha, having worked with him, knows this. because that's how she used to be. It got very weird, didn't it, Marquisa? And Izella, you are right. Ro has some unresolved issues. The best thing they can do so Ro don't start going down a road where she looking a hot mess and folks not liking her character no more is to have her help Blake. It was Ro's new drug. Ro, it has an obsessive compulsive issue. That was her drug. Now she can't do it. She don't have nothing else to do with herself. Yes, Cheryl. I'm all for the friendship if it's gonna be a genuine friendship. But these two ladies right here are too old to be moving like that. They are too old to be moving like that. Ro is giving snake in the grass energy. And it's making me wonder whether Ro has a deeper connection in this than what we know. Like, what are we missing about her? She definitely set some boundaries. And it seemed like she was going to when she told Ro that she thought she was reaching. I thought she was going to set some boundaries then, but clearly she did. And that pissed Ro off too. But Kendrick got off in that tail. He told her about herself. And he told Natasha, you see what's going on. And if Natasha paid attention, it's the same kind of energy that she gave when the same kind of energy she gave when she first came in and Charles and Dawn were acting like that towards her. But maybe they saw something because they two swindlers anyway. She is definitely gonna botch the plan. Yeah. Because when Natasha told Ro about Kendrick calling her and them having a meeting, and she said, well, what did he want? And she told her that he wanted to apologize. Ro's response was, oh, that was sweet. Where the side eye at? Where all this side eye energy you giving Kendrick? Where all the side eye energy? Why ain't you rolling some of them side eyes over there at Charles? That make sense to me. Because it's not right now. It's not making any sense. So either Ro wanted Kendrick, or Ro just wants a friend that don't have no man so they can move together freely as girlfriends. I don't think she don't present as somebody that has lesbian tendencies or nothing like that. I don't think that's what it is. Yes, Dawn want to know who. She ain't telling Natasha that. She ain't told Natasha none of that about that house. I don't remember. Do y'all remember her telling Natasha that? I don't remember her telling her. But she got a whole lot to say about Kendrick. All right, y'all. It's 9:26. I need to run to the. Wait a minute. Hold on. Cheryl got something. And remember, Ro. Let me pin it. And remember, Ro convinced Natasha to defend Bethany just because of the money, knowing Bethany is guilty, which will look bad on her record. I'm just saying. But Ro won't even go out here and sell a house because she done made her $2 million. She ain't dealing with she taking 2 months off from Wayne and Anthony. I'm just saying. What that made sense at? It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. No, she does not. No, she does not. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this, and that's why I said we want to talk about Ro and them, because this skit got my goat this morning. It really got me in a mood, like, because I like Ro as a character, but I'm not understanding where they going with this version of Ro, because she moving kind of weird. She moving weird. The way she moving don't make no sense. Yes, I just dropped them. They're there and ready for y'all to view and comment on and share and all that other good stuff. No, she did not tell Natasha. I didn't think she did, Isella. No, she did not. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head off of here. I will see y'all back for midday live. I've already set it up. It's gonna be at 12:30 noon, I believe, is when it is. 12:30, noon 30. Yeah, I think that's the one. It was one this morning with Larry and talking to the girls, giving them rules, and Bethany pops ahead and talking about some food. And then there's one from this morning with what's her name? With Duchess. Duchess telling Antoine she want to go there. She going to Atlanta and Antoine want to go with her. All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure. I've had fun. I gotta go. Peace and a bunch of hair grease so y'all can slide y'all way back into here at 12:30 for the midday live. All right. Bye.